What's up, y'all? This is Let's Be Conscious, and I'm back with another video. So this week's topic, we're going to talk about Marlon Wayons and something I like to call the straight agenda. Now, you might say, okay, we heard of the gay agenda. What's the straight agenda? It's multifaceted, but this is one part that I'm going to get into today. A part of the straight agenda is that every time it's something about gay people that goes viral, it always has something to do with a straight person. Well, 9 times out of 10. But most of the time, it's straight people that make gay things go viral. And I have an issue with that. You can support, yes. However, it's a difference between support and pandering. You know Marlon Wayans from the 90s, like I'm a fan of him. I have no issue with his art or anything like that. But when I see stuff like this, I kind of always give it a side eye. Marlon Wayans is a straight male. Marlon Wayans was also in the news recently, for child support. He has a young child, and baby mother, she want that bag. He's been going on a media tour for a while, and he's also doing a comedy tour. Every time I see a clip of him that goes viral, he is speaking on the gay community. When he was on a Breakfast Club and he's doing interviews, I'm not seeing clips where he's talking about his art. Now, I haven't watched the whole interviews, but the clips that do go viral, he's talking on his child. His child is transgender. His child was born a woman and she transitioned into a male. I had a family member of mine who also recently went to one of his tours. She went to, he had a show in DC not too long ago. And she went and she told me he wasn't funny. And I was surprised. And she's older. She didn't know how to really articulate it. But basically what she said was his whole set was about the trans community. This straight man is getting a bag off of wearing those colors and, saying things that he knows a lot of people are going to have something to say about it. You can't openly support anybody, especially not the gay community, and have somebody say something about that. If it has anything to do with those 5 letters that people like to put out there, you're going to go viral, especially if you already have a platform, whether it's positive or negative. Now, he's also been getting a lot of hate comments for the straight community. And I don't know if that's just being homophobic, because I don't like to ingest a lot of stuff like that. So I didn't even really look at the comments, but I saw that he also clapped back. And we're going to get into one of his clapbacks as well that I felt like it was a little weird. Now, I posted a status on my personal Facebook where, I shared my views about this. And a couple of my Facebook friends, they had some clapbacks. They're like, come on, he's just support. That's just support. We as the black community, we don't get support for coming out, so this is just support. It's a difference between support and pandering. I know I can't tell anybody how to support their child. However, I can also have an opinion and have critical thinking skills for a situation that I'm on the outside looking into. So I asked myself, a man with such a public platform, he's on tour right now. He just had that child support case. He needs more money. He needs the money. I kind of asked myself, why now? And I didn't really zoom in and look at the flag, but I'm not sure it was the new flag with the trans colors. I'm used to the old school flag. I see the new flag came out with the triangle. He might have had that, but to my knowledge, he doesn't have any gay children. He does have a niece that's a lesbian, she's a fire-ass comedian. However, his angle is more so, in support of his child. Most of the jokes are about his child and their transition and things like that. It's not really about his niece or any other gay relatives that he might have. Now, when he first started talking about his child, he might have been genuine. But as soon as he went viral, and there's nothing wrong with being a businessman, however, but as soon as he went viral, it started to click in his head, yeah, I can keep talking about this because they're going to keep posting. They're going to like it. And another issue that I have with it, he knows he's going to get hate for that. You're not only bringing hate to you, you're bringing that hate to your child. And I asked myself too, it really doesn't matter what I think or anybody else's think. I wonder how his child feels about the public display of pride affection. I didn't easily find his child's IG, but I found it, and guess what? It was private. So I'm thinking the child might value their privacy and just wants to exist. And, I don't really like speaking on a community that's not mine until it affects my community. Then I'll speak on it. But I don't want to offend anybody. But if you're a trans man, or a trans woman, isn't it your goal to pass? Yeah, you can talk about your past or where you've been, but who's to say that his child just doesn't want to exist? His child could have an IT job somewhere in San Antonio, a regular 9 to 5, and now since his dad is out there, taking pride pictures, he's making it hot for the child, bringing attention to them. Everybody don't want that type of attention, and I feel like he's doing it for money, and it's unfair. I don't know if his child has expressed that, but if they have a famous parent and they're not out there in the media publicly, they just want to exist and have a quiet life, and their social media platforms are private, I'm sure they value privacy to a certain degree. That's another thing that inspired me to make this channel as well, because like I said, every time something goes viral, it's always a straight voice about it. It's always sold through the straight eyes and stuff like that. And we have our opinions. You'll see it in the comments. But even the conversation between our issues are dominated by straight people. Crazy. It's Pride Month for everybody. But I was wondering why he didn't make that post during Trans Day of Visibility. Wouldn't that have been a better fit? I feel like it was a little OD. I feel like he should have protected his child. And with the whole clapback too, I seen one post, he told this guy, shut up before my niece get at you with the strap. If you could think colorfully, get what I'm saying. Come on now, man. Like, we always fetishize stuff. Like, that's so disrespectful. She probably thought it was funny, but come on now. Like, don't nobody want to bring... It's always like what we do in our bedroom. Like, straight people love to say, oh, keep it in the bedroom. You don't got to lead with your sexuality. But as soon as you want to talk about some gay people, y'all want to lead with our sexuality. Make it make sense. And with any community, like the black community too. I know pandering because I see it all the time. It's an election year. Somebody want to come through some churches and you'll never see them again. You see politicians come through the hood, turn around, you'll never see them again once they get what they wanted off the community. And I'm going to speak on that. I'm not saying that he does not love his child and he does not care, but he know what he doing and he know he making that bag and he know what type of response he would get with that ridiculous ass photo shoot because he looks stupid. He has a tour. He's on child support for a fresh baby. The baby mama taking him to court because she wants some more money. And he got to make it. And he know what go viral. But guess what? We need to bank on us. If anybody going to make money off our narrative and our stories, it should be us. Not anybody else. Point blank period. And that's another reason I decided to start this channel because I'm so tired of it. I didn't have the best support system when I came out. I have a great support system now. Even still, I wouldn't want my mother or anybody in my family to take a picture like that. It's just me. That's just me personally. Thank you to the straight people who support gay people who love your family members. However, you hear the hate that's out here. You can't just be like, put people, because you're kind of putting people in danger when you put them out there. And then now you're in a situation where you're vibrating negatively because you have all these hate comments in your comments. You got to stoop to their level and you're degrading your niece's sexual practices. She has a wife, something that she enjoys with her wife. You're saying that she's going to do that. You're weaponizing that with a random person that you arguing with on in some comments because you decided to take a stupid photo shoot. I just don't like it. But that's going to be it for me for my video for tonight. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I hope with all the recent events going on in the gay community, I know y'all been seeing the videos circulating. Y'all want to check out my last video on DV. And it's crazy because I just talked about that. But y'all enjoy yourself. Let's be safe. Let's be conscious. I'm out. Peace.